on the CEO shooting, and we didn't
Damn it,
even
you're right. We didn't even get a chance to get that chopped up, and
uh-uh,
now
nah,
they didn't
we
caught
didn't
old
record it.
buddy. What's his name? Luigi,
Yeah,
whoever old boy name
Luigi.
is. This motherfucker, man, was going through it, man. I saw him bringing him in, reining his ass. He had some shit to say to the media, like, brother
Yeah,
nuts. So,
I
what's your thoughts, man?
I don't think he's crazy. It was a, a stark contrast between, what mainstream media portrayed and what you saw on like TikTok.
Mhm.
He was like a folk hero on TikTok, like people were talking like, hey man, his
Yeah,
name is Robert Paulson. Um,
damn,
it was like, hey man, if you need a place to crash, you can come here.
bro. They were
Uh
having contests on lookalikes and all. I mean, they were. It was like that movie Billie Jean. Shit,
yeah,
yeah, it was
the
crazy. Go ahead.
amount of support that came out for this dude, like those backpacks were sold out,
I didn't know
those
about
coats
that.
were sold out.
I did not know he had an impact like that. Damn. Okay.
Bro, that backpack was $300. Yeah,
Ouch.
sold out. Sold out. The company itself threw them on sale.
Mm.
Yeah, like bro,
But they
this
never
shit
let a
was
tragedy go to
bananas.
waste, man. And
Nah,
that's what they did. They was like, "We're gonna capitalize on this shit." So yeah, man. Damn. But
yeah.
yeah, that's
Um,
go ahead.
everybody was just like, yeah, fuck that CEO. There was a clip of I don't know, it was like Good Morning America or something where they were talking about how um the who was that, United Healthcare? What was the name of that company?
Was it United? I think it was United Healthcare.
Whatever the healthcare
Yeah, yeah.
company was, the insurance company was, they had a Facebook post, talking about the CEO's demise, and like out of 60,000 reactions, like 58,000 of them were laughing emojis.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, hey man, y'all ain't getting it. Like how bad you taking advantage of the American people.
I mean, because they can read and they are getting stuck with these fines, not these fines, but these fees.
Mhm.
And also the rejection. It was like, we're not gonna cover this, claim denied. And it's, a lot of folks are, losing their lives, losing their livelihood. And yeah, they're upset. And like I said, I think some of the backstory on old buddy was he got hurt,
Yeah.
but but he was like Ivy League. So he had, I guess he was okay. I don't know what triggered him to do this. Did they deny him or something or what? If he had the means, I don't know why he went this far when you got folks who done got dead dirty a whole lot worse than him, even if he did get, even if something did happen to him that was extremely messed up. And they never took it this far to plan and stalk. And I can't wait to hear the full story, even that's even if he even confesses up to everything, you know.
I don't know. I think like we all get it already. He doesn't have to say a word, you
Damn.
know?
So there's no place they could try this dude without somebody on that jury pool that's going to be like, I feel him.
Yeah.
Somebody's still paying for their parents, medical,
Mhm.
stay and whatever else. And they sympathize and empathize with this man. But to the
Yeah.
point, go back to your point about those comments, bruh, I haven't heard anything. Just somebody say, we're doomed as a society. This is the first knee jerk reaction when something like that happens. And it was like, couldn't happen to a better person. And it was like, dude, that's still somebody's husband, father, child, whatever. But damn.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck him, his whole fucking family, anybody that looks like him, anybody that love him. You know, there
That's
there's
how you
there's a
feel.
certain
Okay.
amount of accountability that comes with taking blood money.
Got you. I
That's all
got
it
you.
boils down to, man.
I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. Yep. There's a little separation there. Little separation. It's it's a debt that's going to be paid one way or the other, I guess. And yeah, man. Oh boy, decided to take matters in his own hands, man. What's happening, Lo? We live, man.
What's up, baby?
We
Come
good,
on, man.
family.
Let's see that $75 lineup.
Are you
Shit.
going tomorrow? Or you said fuck it?
You know why that hat on? He trying to start some shit. He trying to start some shit.
We better see
Still
some.
full of shit.
We better see some season greetings photos from your ass, man. After this one, man, we
We'll
want
see
to
that
see those
Eddie
photos.
Monster. Oh yeah, we went last time, man, but it was so many fucking people in there. We was like, man, fuck this shit.
Gotcha.
Everybody came out. I was like, nah, we good. So hopefully we can get in. Oh shit,
What happened?
nigga! I'm glad you said that. Man, my head chewed the fuck up. I'm finna go talking about some motherfucking pictures, man.
That's what we was talking about, man. We was talking
Yeah.
about did you go get lined up again for that $1,000?
Man,
Yeah.
man, you know what? You know how you just get busy and you lose track of shit?
That's called
what that
getting
is.
old and taking care of everybody else, and then you realize like,
There you
hold
go.
on, man, I ain't tightened up my own shit. Everybody good.
Right.
Everybody clothes pressed and everything,
Right.
and look at my shit. I'm over here busted.
Right.
That's what we're leading, starting off with. Like, dude, did you go get your hair done? Did you go get tightened up before you go to your photo shoot?
Man, y'all the motherfuckers are a godsend. Ooh, look at that. 9 a.m.
He booking
Hey.
right.
Look at God. Look at God.
He stopped the whole show.
My-
Just like, hold on, man.
She
Oh
got-
shit.
Ooh, she got to be there 9:45. I'm gonna be there 10:15. Shit.
There you go. There
Hold
you go.
on, man. Oh,
It
we
seems
was
like for
just trying to fuck with
$75,
you.
your barber be calling you.
Yeah,
you
hey
was-
man,
you
it's
was
Hey,
about
man, you
time,
forgot
right?
something.
You left something at my house.
you miss me. Right.
Where my
You know-
money,
Yeah.
It's about that time.
Mhm. I told you the 1st and the 15th, you pay me. That's
Right.
That's how we gonna do this. But
Right.
yeah, man.
That's
why I
a
was just
downfall of having a full head of hair when you get older. You like, I said, nigga, I'm gonna be wearing young cats hairstyles when I'm 80. I don't give a fuck. She's up, man.
fuck that lineup. Just start wearing headbands and just have that shit pop out.
Yup.
That's
Like
all.
Dr. Umar.
Yeah. Just let it grow, man. But
There we go. I
we
appreciate
just-
y'all for that. But
we
no,
was just
man.
fucking with you, man. We're just fucking with you. And you was like, hold on. I'm thinking something major happened. You was like, oh shit, something
Man.
did major happen. I was about to be in these photos. Jack.
Man, look, though, I was listening to what y'all was saying just now, man. Me and my wife was talking about that last night, and she was like, people can't just ho ho ho.
Mm-hmm.
I said, baby, I was listening to somebody today, and I said, the dude was saying that people are just now getting hip to the fact that these insurance companies are taking advantage of them. Now, I'd like to think that they've been hip. I think motherfuckers are just getting fed up. I wrote a joke some years ago where I said, in a relationship, you got to be like an insurance company. You got to get the least amount. You got to get the most you can while doing the least amount possible. But
damn. Yeah.
but think about it.
Yeah.
When you look at like out here, I don't know if you guys saw, but it's like a raging wildfire in SoCal right now. I think it was
Malibu.
2,800 acres. And the
Yeah.
first thing my wife said is insurance companies about to try not to pay.
Of course.
Mhm.
They're going to try not to pay because we had them up here before. And the thing is, I was telling I was saying, isn't that shit by law? Don't you have to have like homeowners insurance just like you do auto insurance? And she was like, yeah. And I said, it's crazy that by law you got to have that shit. But they can opt out of giving you coverage. Because they're talking about the insurance companies are talking about leaving California. And per my wife, if they leave California, then the bank can call in on people's notes, on people's mortgages, because you got by law you got to have insurance to have a mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like this whole shit is a This shit is a game, man. This shit is a game that they playing. And to the point, man, I told her, I said, yeah, I get that. I said, however, think about how many lives people like him fucking ruin every day with the stroke of a pen.
Mhm.
That's one life. And
Yeah.
he ruins families and shit. So
Yeah.
it goes back to like that Michael Moore documentary, where the woman, it was white lady, she had a black husband. She was begging for these dudes to clear a certain type of examination and procedure. It's like, no, let the man die. Let the fucking man die. And then, I think that's when she also found out that fucking Walmart had janitor's insurance on them.
Yeah.
Also known as dead peasants insurance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's how that goes, family. That's how that goes. And
And
we'll see, we'll see how this plays out, man. We'll see what's gonna come out. They're already working on a movie, about
Yeah.
this shit, about the old boy being he's loose in New York City. Can't nobody they put some money on his head and still nobody turned his ass in. I was like, New York got all these fucking cameras, especially after 9/11.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm there. The motherfucker that did turn him in a sucker. The motherfucker that turned that person in, because come on, man, he was at McDonald's.
with a hash brown.
My nigga said ain't nothing like a McFlurry after taking out a corrupt motherfucker. And they turned him in, like,
damn.
And that's what he was screaming out when they just showed him on camera, how corrupt everything is. I'm like, what?
Hey, is it me, or like when you looked at the dude that got caught and was like, man, this don't look like the same cat in that photo, even though the dude in the photo looks so general as, just a plain white male, and they get this dude at McDonald's like, man, that nose don't fit right, I don't
know. I thought it, I mean, you talking about the photo when he kind of had his head down with the hoodie on?
Yeah.
I just, maybe it wasn't a clear enough view, you know what I mean, for me, but I mean, it could be that type of thing, because listen, that was a motherfucking, they was like the assassination. You goddamn right. This motherfucker had the gun from what's that, Hitman with Sly Stallone and Antonio Banderas, and Smooth walked up on him.
It jammed on him too, and he cleared it.
Yeah,
that's the crazy part. It jammed up on him, and he cleared it out, and commenced the dumping. And that was it.
Walked out of there. And they said, I think somebody said that another exec had got killed shortly after or before.
Good.
Around the same time as Brian Thompson. I'm like, man, these people got to quit getting away with this bullshit, man.
But it's not. I can't put it down on just one person. It's the institution.
Absolutely.
It's not just one individual. That's what my whole thing is. It's like, yeah, you got that one dude, but guess what? They still had that meeting. Right after he was supposed to be there at 7 and the meeting started at 8. The meeting went on at 8 after he, before his body turned extremely cold.
Well, something
kept it pushing.
Something happened, because we know what the one story we talking about.
Yeah, let's get into it, fam.
Yeah.
Reverse.
Everybody clap your hands. It's time to rock this motherfucker with 3 the hard way. Yeah. That's right. You're now rocking with the best, Youngstown's own 3 PMD, Tank, Arb, and Eddie P. I should be saying this shit. Blue Cross reverse decision.
Reverse.
Tuah. Accused of crypto dumping bump. Flight attendant under fire for leaking video of couple performing sex acts.
Mile high, baby. Mile high.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Shit, fuck it. Let's get it, man. How y'all doing?
Yeah, we good.
Shout out to DJ LOX on the 1s and 2s. You know what it is. What up, DJ LOX?
There she is.
Yeah. She toasting to the show.
Yes, sir.
She holding it down from day one.
Straight up.
Indeed.
Hey, man. We owe her like a gift basket, a seeds candy or something.
She ever get mad and talk shit like, I ain't even at 1,000 yet.
Why y'all still doing this?
We grumpy old black men. That's why. We just don't know when to say when.
Fellowship.
That's
Right.
all. Fuck them.
And we have a good time and get to do what we used to do at Perkins.
Shut me up, Ray. Go ahead, shut me up.
I look at that number every night.
See, that ain't even funny. Go on, take a nap.
My wife say the same shit.
Ain't none of your damn business. Don't come around when I blow. Don't come around when I blow. That's all I know. Don't come around when I blow.
Y'all all know others people. If any one of them subscribe.
Yep. All right, man. Let's get into this before we start doing some self-bashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
First of all, man, I'm gonna say this, cousin Eddie. You could have just sent the article. I did not like the motherfucker that was reading that shit. That was in the video.
Right.
This motherfucker's lisp was
It's bad.
Men don't say "and."
See,
and this is crazy, y'all. Just tell me what y'all think. And then he said, "Peace." I said, "Oh no, brother.
Sorry, man. Sorry. That guy out there, I gave you the article. We didn't need the TikTok dude or whatever. But yeah, man. This is some messed up shit.
Yeah.
You got a pastor and a teacher.
Yeah.
And they had their sons, 2 teenage boys, sleeping outside since what was that? The summer?
July.
Since July. Come on now, on the porch, and the neighbors came out and was saying, "Hey, man, they don't even let them use the bathroom. They don't even let them eat in the house." He was like, "Yeah, they're going on the side of the house,
Right.
and they go down to the Y to wash up before school."
Why would you keep returning home?
What?
They kids, man. What else do they know?
Man, it's time to just live on your own, man. There's plenty of vacant houses in Detroit.
Yeah, I get that, but
your parents treat you like this, man. I mean, like, that's.
I mean, it's like if you can't go in the house, what are they providing? But that's a huge fear to step out like that, man. And to not knowing no skills, no nothing. It's not. This shit ain't like 80 years ago. Motherfucker could be 14 years old, go get a job down at the plant and shit. Because motherfucker.
You're right. You're right. That motherfucker been doing too many push-ups. He looked like a grown man.
Right. How old are you, son?
Old enough to work. Watch
14.
me change this transmission without no tools.
Right.
So yeah.
Back in '68, motherfucker would have made it down to Alabama. Had him a job at the plant or something.
Damn right. But by 18, married with a couple kids, and
there you go.
Motherfucker out back changing alternator belts with no no sockets, none of that. Just taking it. How he pulling on that belt like that? Fuck that nigga do that serpentine belt like that.
Right. Get that whispers mustache. Steady.
Like I'm saying, you could do that back in the day. Now, shit, man.
Detroit ain't even got an open plant no more. Oh, shit.
Yeah, where he gonna go, fam? For real. Yeah. That porch looking real good with that comforter, But the fact that his father is a pastor, like what type of message and what type of sermon and stuff are you preaching to your congregation if your own kids can't come in the house? You got them out on the porch.
It ain't redemption and forgiveness. Man, fuck him in that church.
Yeah, that part. So what we say about the mom? She a teacher.
Yeah,
fuck her in that school.
Now my thing is, this can only happen in our community. I got you, but you know what I'm saying? In all realness, because if that was out in the burbs, they would have had a GoFundMe. Those kids' college would be paid by now. All kind of shit. They'd be adopted. Somebody would have, stepped up and took them.
Well, I get your point, but you must not never been in a trailer park. Them motherfuckers.
Oh, I worked in, but yeah, go ahead.
But no, I get your point, man, and I think the worst part of the situation is the excuse these two bastards used was, "Oh, we Masons," and this is it. They use religion. As a blockade to try and stop people from saying something to him. But I mean, this shit is inhumane, man. And these motherfuckers, and fuck him being a pastor, like the Cuddy said, fuck that church. They need to go to church for neglect. You got two black boys out in Detroit weather. Detroit weather in the winter is no
No
different
joke.
than motherfucking
No joke.
Youngstown weather. You know what I'm saying? Where we're from, it gets very unbearably cold, and to have these children out there, it's something wrong, and it's something even more twisted with a mother because mothers usually got that mama bear instinct,
Yeah.
and mama, is always going to be the last line of defense. You know what I'm saying? When there's a bump in the night and daddy go downstairs, if daddy don't come back and whatever it is get past daddy, it's just mommy in between whatever that is and them kids. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it's the same thing with sometimes mama got to protect the babies if the dad is wrong. And I mean it's vice versa, but in this situation, you would think a decent woman would have took her children um or arranged for them to be somewhere suitable for human living, man. But this is shit is crazy.
This was a long time, and we're talking about the summer until now.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody decided to go and snatch them up because people out, the neighborhood folks was like, "Come on, man, this shit ain't right."
Right.
Like, God dang, even our crackhead cousin, we at least give him the basement,
There you go.
for the wintertime. We don't, put them out there like that. But damn,
I got
on
a
the porch.
demon in this motherfucker, and he's still here for the moment. He got like 2 months, but
Yeah, man, it's one of those situations, man, where I can't co-sign any of this. And like you
nah.
said, the pastor need to lose his church or whatever he got going on, and the teacher need to be fired because you want to send your kids to some to a school that has that kind of teacher in there.
That's you see what I'm saying? Like they need to be put on full blast. I mean, maybe that motherfucker that shot that executive need to go knock on his door, man, because this shit is inhumane. To do that to 2 children.
Yeah,
And the interesting thing is when you listen to the video and you read the article, they both of them said that not the articles, but the neighbors who were trying to help the young men
yeah,
both said that it's kind of like the young men were brainwashed. The 15-year-old and the 12-year-old was following the lead of his brother because they were like, "Oh no, don't worry about it. You want some food? You want to come use the bathroom? Nah, we good. We just gonna go shit here by the
yeah. Because you saw
back
them
door."
trying to talk to him, and they were still on the on the couch on the porch
Yeah.
with the comforter, and it was like, yeah, we good. Like you said, man, it's just try to keep their whatever dignity and business that they have. They're trying to keep it to themselves and try to keep it in house.
Hmm.
It's like their family business. We all right. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all do. But yeah, man, it's foul is foul. And
Hmm.
that's why I think the neighborhood stepped up and they started calling, the the media and everybody got on and some family members. Like, what took the family so damn long? You know what
That's
I mean?
what I'm
So y'all,
saying.
y'all ain't seen these kids since July. No holidays. Y'all ain't get together or do anything since July till
ain't
now.
ain't nobody been over there because that porch looks like a living area. Look-
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They got a triple
exactly.
fat goose with the furry hoodie on there for the you know what I'm saying? Like and it looks like those boys were probably sleeping like foot to head, trying to stay warm, using each other's body heat. Because there's only one little pallet.
Yeah.
But it just shows you, man, how inhumane people could be, man. And you hear people all day, we gotta protect women. And I'm not saying that, that's not true, but damn, what about these children, man? Motherfucker could have
Mhm,
froze to death. And the
mhm.
idiotic people that attend the church are dumb as fuck. Ain't no way you can give me the word and you treat your own kids like that. 100.
Yeah,
100.
they gonna use the Lord to justify every fucking thing they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the killer part of it is that you still got a congregation after you
Yeah.
treating your own fucking children like this.
Yep.
Right. Eddie
Yep.
Long was fucking the kids and had a congregation. Them people
That's
ain't
Pastor.
gonna
very
care.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those people are, he gonna spin it. He gonna pull some verse from the Bible and flip it how he wants to. And they go, well, Pastor, you right. I'm gonna go put my kid on the porch.
I
Pastor
could
told
save
me,
I could save money and then I could give more to the church.
right.
Genius, Pastor. Genius.
Pastor told me I can't have sex with my wife for a week. Man, get out of here, man. That's why, my dad, the little that he taught me, he said, man, I'm telling you right now, notice there's more women than men in the church. They don't be at the church like that because they know the game.
Exactly. Ex pimp who
Mhm.
had to get a job,
Mhm.
he had to get a day job. So yeah.
Speak on it.
All right. Oh man, what you got? We can land this plane.
Oh man, nah, I'm good, man. Fuck them church folks.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Fuck them.
Diabolical.
Sex crazed workers at VA hospital in Tennessee had a 12-person orgy.
Yeah, there was at Obbs Hospital. That's what they were doing. He was directing traffic. Hey man, go ahead, man. Go ahead. This was for you, Ob.
This is why the healthcare is so bad there.
I was about to say, why wasn't mine like this, man? Be some kind of a consolation prize for that fucked up healthcare. But I mean, the only thing they're good for is cough syrup. No, it depends on where you at, man. I found that Pittsburgh, PA had I forget where it was. PA had a great VA, and Youngstown, believe it or not, over there on the north side, excellent VA, excellent. I had a physician's assistant over there who took good care of me. Everybody over there took good care of me. But I just think, man, the VA already has a bad rep. You know what I mean? A lot of that shit is self-inflicted. You know what I'm saying? And for some people to do this kind of shit, like, come on, man. One of the dudes slept with 32 women, and they all bragged about the shit. And they had a 12-person orgy. These people don't sound like employees that has the care of the veterans, at the forefront of their mind.
You think?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're trying to go. That's the club.
That's the club.
VA is the club. I mean,
y'all fucking like that at the VA.
Yeah, a hospital. They already talk about folks who work at the hospital, man. But mind you, this is different. This is a veterans hospital. This is a specific hospital, and they say like people who work in that type of field, and also like warehouse workers. It's like, dude, if your girl working any of these fields, she cheating on you. Especially if she working third shift. Yeah,
third shift. She bending it over.
Yeah,
she busting it open for a real one.
Busting it open for a real.
But here it sounds like they busting it open on every shift.
Yeah,
dude, he done knocked all these girls off, and like, walking around like, hell yeah, at her.
Yep.
Old girl on the 3rd floor, old girl on the 7th floor. I had all of them, man. I knocked them all down. But
he probably Puerto Rican.
Why?
Them the only cats, man, that get ass like that.
That was so random.
Back home, it was this cat, man, named Cello. This cat, man, shout out to the homie. Every time it was a fine ass band.
We know him, man.
See, that cat is a legend.
You don't scream names, man. Everybody knows who that is.
Shout out to the homie. That cat, I heard that cat name growing up. Every time it was a fine chick back home, every fucking time, man, Puerto Rican or otherwise, Cello. I was like, fuck. I'm trying to get to him before he get to him, man. That cat is a legend. But that's what I'm saying. He probably Puerto Rican or black, man. Probably Puerto Rican or black. Look, I'm like Lisa, brother.
Yeah, bruh. See, and she's screaming names. She co-signing. God dang.
You gotta say that, man. I know we ain't supposed to do that, but that cat was a legend, man. I'm trying to give him his props, man. Every fucking time since I was like 13, man. Every time it was a fine band. And I met that cat one time. Smooth motherfucking legend, man. I'm telling you, he probably work here. I'm telling you. I don't know where this at. But he probably
had to shake his hand.
He probably worked. I ain't shake his hand now. It's half a Youngstown.
When you said his name, I was like, "Oh my god, bro! I know, I know, dude." It's like I know.
That's the point. We all do.
Yeah. Okay.
This one other one, but I know you ain't comfortable with the name, so I'm gonna do that because you probably know this motherfucker too.
Of course.
But goddamn, I'm just saying though. But the lighthearted jokes aside and shit. I don't know if you guys saw, but I guess some asshole from the Economist wrote an article. It's been making its rounds on social media about whoever wrote this article about veterans benefits, saying that veterans get way too many benefits or some shit like that. And I'm like, you clearly don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I think this person isn't even American. You got other veterans right now are worried about Trump's pick for the comp and pen side of the game. I guess the dude on a care side of it is a pretty decent dude. He's a naval veteran himself. And there was some other things I was listening, and they said that Trump actually did as far as protection of whistleblowers with the VA and something else that was pretty good. But I'm saying with all the negative things going on, man, and this shit been going on for years. I mean, Walter Reed, people were talking bad about Walter Reed, and I had no issue with that place when I was there. Or the Malone House, but people were like, yeah, it's got this and mold and all this other shit. My point is, man, these institutions have a bad rep, and they're there to specifically take care of people who made a certain sacrifice. And, it's bad enough that within that system, veterans like myself already have to deal with gatekeepers, right?
Yep.
I had a officer. This was just when I was in the military. At the time they were given payouts if you were severely injured. They were giving percentages of your insurance to you, cash. But you had to meet certain criteria. And I met it, and he was just like, well, you meet all the criteria, but just make sure you don't tell the other guys. We wouldn't want a bunch of people running up to get this. And I looked at this dude, when I left the military. You guys know what happened to me. When I was out processing, the guy said, yeah, we looked over your file. We got you rated at 20%. I said, what? He said, yeah, everything is 20%. So just go ahead and sign right here. I said, yeah, I'll deal with this shit when I get home. I'm not signing that. The day after I got home, I got a call early that morning from DC, from Walter Reed. And they said, look, right now we got you at about 60%. I mean, we ain't finished tallying up everything. But yeah, so we thought you were going to be retired. We knew from what your injuries were that you were going to be retired. So it's all a game. And my point is, man, like, healthcare for the average citizen is so costly and expensive. I got ready to complain one day because my shit went up from $12 to $28, and now I think $30. And somebody next to me, they was like, yeah, your copay is $500. I said, shit, let me pay this bill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I just I got ready to just complain about the little $188 that the hospital wanted me to pay. And then I looked at, TRICARE paid over 100-some thousand for me. So again, another point that I'm trying to make while I'm being long-winded is that VA is some of the only health care that a lot of these guys have, good or bad. You know what I mean? It's some of the only health care that they have. It's some of the only mental health care that they can get. And to have people go in there and be irresponsible like this and do shit that they should be doing in their homes, man, it confirms bullshit that people already have in their head about the system, that you got people in there that don't take it serious. And so why is it even around? You got people saying they want to get rid of it instead of even reform the shit. So that's my spiel, man. I'm sorry for being long-winded.
You got it. Oh, man, what you got?
No, this fucking sauce hit it, right on the head. Yeah, I got none for this, man. All I could think about was, how whorish some of these women were in the military, and then They come out, get a job at the VA, and keep it
Oh,
going.
oh,
He ain't lying. Yo,
I want third shift. No, we got days. Third.
listen.
I said third.
Wait a minute,
Third.
you a veteran and a nurse? Oh, that pussy
Ooh.
blown the fuck out.
Man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. Over in Iraq, man, my housing, I remember waking up, it was rats crawling. It was so normal. We was like, oh, it's just the rats. It was bullet holes in the walls and shit where we was at. We had mattresses. We was thankful for that with sleeping bags. And then you would notice, like, some of these female medics, these motherfuckers had little AC tents and shit. And you see First Sergeant going up in there and a few other motherfuckers, and that's how they was getting over. They was getting, like you said, they was busting it open for a high ranking nigga.
See?
It's some horrors, man. You know, go ahead.
You remember that big scandal with the Eagle cash cards? Them chicks was selling pussy, and cats was transferring money on. So they have like a credit card that you use at like the PX, and not a credit. It's like a debit card, but like you can transfer money between people.
Yep.
And these chicks was coming home from deployment buying Corvettes and shit cash, just all
military cash app.
Yeah.
Big bro, there was a story.
Damn.
There was a story of a medic, a captain, I think she was, or a lieutenant. They said she had the lower ranking, and the lower ranking, not like she was making them, but the lower ranking girls, they was selling that thing over in the Middle East. You know, motherfucker, you happy to have some near beer. If you can jump on some ugly pussy, you happy. So they making their money over there. Cats. Hey, I got a cough. I need to go. The sick call. Motherfucker come out legs wobbly to the motherfucker. Said they was making like 200,000 a month. Come on with it.
God dang. Yeah, man. That's
whores.
We're done. We're done. I like that one. We're done. I love it. I ain't got nothing on top of that shit. I'm done.
Big bro, like, damn, this nigga can talk.
He said horse. That's it. That's certified. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, man. What's this one?
Reverse
decision. So after the United Healthcare CEO got murked, Blue Cross Blue Shield had came out with this policy that they weren't going to cover was it anesthesia all the way through a procedure?
Right. Mm-hmm. If the procedure
is murder, they're like, maybe we ought to, change our policy and take the CEO's photo off the website.
Right.
But they put this out right after old boy got he got unalived. And I was, so many people came out and was like, man, do they not pay attention to what's going on in the news? Like who's on there? Who thought this was a good idea? And the timing of it was just, that rollout was terrible. And then it lingered for a day or two. Then all of a sudden, oh yeah, we considered, and we're gonna allow, whatever, procedure to take place, and whatever's needed, will be provided. That's what your goofy ass get. You realize that people are getting touched out here, and it's time to reverse course and reverse.
Man, somebody reverse that decision again.
Right.
Just give it time for them to get their security up and all that other shit.
all the pictures down.
Yeah. They'll reverse that decision again.
They was like, all in favor of not paying on the thing, say aye. The motherfuckers was like, oh, wait a minute. Check your pages. You see the news?
Yeah. Am I on the record for this vote? If so, I don't want to be on the record. I don't want to be on the record for this vote. But if you want to get a head nod, but you want me to sign something saying I co-sign this? No, I'm good on that. But this is gonna be crazy. Like, I'm glad old man said that. It's like they're gonna let this die down, let old boy get convicted or whatever, and they're gonna backdoor this shit and be like, we don't pay for that. You was supposed to be done with your surgery at 2:00. It's 2:10. Yeah, cut the gas off. Cut it off. If he wake up, he wake up.
Wake him
Yeah.
up and run his credit card.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, can you imagine the hustle that they've created? Like, it's because of these health insurance companies that you have like third parties, bringing in a fortune on medication and stuff. And then on top of that, they're denying the claims and still taking your money every month that you have to do. And another thing that like nobody pointed out that I saw in the news the past couple of weeks is that Obamacare forced people to be customers. Like, it is illegal to
You didn't know
not
that
be
shit?
a customer.
Yeah.
Well,
You had to sign up.
You didn't know that, Cuddy?
Yeah, I knew it. I'm just saying that nobody brings that up. That Obama
okay.
and Obamacare forced Americans to be
Everybody.
customers, or it was illegal. Now,
Cuddy,
you can.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that in American society, the land of the free, even if you're homeless, or you choose to be voluntarily homeless and not a part of society, you still have to pay for healthcare.
Yes, yes, or they fine you. It was
like what Lo was saying in the earlier segment or whatever about owning a home and that insurance.
Yeah.
You have to carry it.
Yeah.
Same thing with that and healthcare. You get dinged. Go ahead, Lo. I'm sorry.
And that's one of the things. Again, I'm not speaking in favor of any parties. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of the things that people on the right were pissed off about. You know what I mean? When that whole oh shit, when that whole Affordable Care Act shit dropped, me and you had a conversation a long time, Cuddy, a long time ago, man, like a long time ago. You won't remember it, but I know you were like, well, people got healthcare now, and I was like, man, fuck that. Everybody I talked to, they were like, shit. Now for some odd reason, my healthcare premiums are going up. They're like, we paying damn near double. So it was like they passed the buck to everybody else with that. But the main thing that people were pissed about is like, motherfucker, you making me have this shit?
Yeah.
Like, if they, because remember, it was either you have your own insurance, but if you don't, you gotta have this shit.
Gotta have something,
or you gonna pay a fine. And it was like, damn, man, like, how are y'all just doing this shit to people, man? Like, again, people, you got people making life changing decisions of whether they should either pay the fucking bills or, it's just, I see why people go to Thailand and say, man, fuck that shit. I talked to a guy when I was over there the first time. He was like, why would I go back to that rat race? It's fucking awful. And you really realize it. You know it when you're over there. But then to just be on the outside and see it, it's a different thing, man.
That's what they always say. You got to travel. You
Yeah.
got to travel to get different perspectives on just, it's not even about that. It's just different cultures, different, different walks and talks of life. You gotta get out there and see it. Because if not, you'd be stuck in this bubble thinking this shit is normal. Because you go out there and have conversations with folks and they're looking at you like you got a third eye.
And
hold on, what'd you just say?
Yeah.
You pay for what?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
I pay $75 motherfucking dollars for a haircut. You know what I'm saying?
Like inflation, damn it. Inflation.
Come on, baby.
And I sent y'all that damn TikTok where old boy was cutting hair with a blade or whatever. All he had was a blade, that African dude, whatever, and he doing a taper with a comb and a goddamn razor blade. And was lacing dude up. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? No bumps, none of that. Nice.
But big bro, let me say this. How far you think this shit is gonna go before motherfuckers? Because I've been thinking about it. My barber this motherfucker's just Picasso. But I'm like, I got online one day and I was like, God damn, they got a fucking barber school is online now. They teach you how to sanitize your shit. I can learn how to do it. How long you think it's gonna be before they take them videos down?
I don't think they're doing it.
Man, look.
They won't, man, because they are expecting us to be that complacent.
Yeah.
That's why they give us all the tools to make us that damn dormant and lazy.
There you go.
So we could just rely on like, it's an app for that. You see, the first thing you said, there's a tutorial for that. Remember, you had to go to school, you had to touch shit.
Yeah.
Now you could just sit and Zoom. Okay, that's how he did that. Let me rewind that. Wasn't
There
no
you go.
rewinding. You go to barber school, you fuck somebody up. Hey, bro, I get you next week when your hair grow back. That's how you learn.
But as a society, motherfuckers have grown lazy. For
Yeah.
instance, man, God rest my father-in-law's soul. I remember one day the game was on, and he usually would tutor the kids. One day he gave him a calculator and said, "Hey, here you go, use this, and I'll get with you after the
Ooh.
game." I said, "Why the fuck you give him a calculator? What, Yeah,
Get with these. Get with these real quick.
yeah,
Let me
get
see
with
what you can
these.
do.
These was
Yeah.
our calculator. Our internet was the Encyclopedia Britannica, like a motherfucker. Every black household had one or two of them motherfuckers. We never had the full
Never had
edition.
the whole set. You
You
goddamn
know,
right. Like, bro, do you got Z
yeah,
or do you got T? Which ones you got? Because I got to do a report.
niggas was experts on Q. You know what I'm saying? That's where all these motherfuckers on 125th Street in Harlem come from. But listen, real quick, let me ask you this question. Somebody on another channel, they were stating that when a lot of these killings happen, usually what you see is a bunch of copycats. Do you think that that's going to happen?
Who
Yes.
knows? Who knows?
Yes.
I don't know, because this dude got a lot of attention because these girls was falling in love, with his Facebook and all that. They
Luigi.
did they deep dive. Yeah, Luigi. That was like, yeah, this dude is a hottie, and da 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 da, and and having lookalike contests and all kind of goofy shit was going on. But yeah, man, it more than likely it might be a copycat.
What you
Yeah,
think, Cuddy?
I think definitely. A lot of times, what stops people from doing this type of thing, well, anything that's like not socially acceptable, is it not being socially acceptable?
Right.
This was exactly what society needed,
Yeah.
and people recognize that. They like, oh, yeah, you murk a CEO, and other healthcare companies see this and reverse their decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you get positive feedback on something like that? Man,
Incentives.
on top
Those are
of
the
the fact that,
incentives.
like, dude did all this with a ghost gun. You know what I mean?
Wow.
He 3D printed a frame, ordered a
Mhm.
slide in barrel online, and 3D printed a suppressor.
Damn.
Like, this America, like, it don't get no easier than that. You go on
Data Jackal.
Thingiverse, get all of the files, just the 3D printers. 3D printers are $200. Like, it don't get no easier to copycat this dude.
So he went with
And
the Amazon Smith and Wesson. Okay.
and
Yeah.
the way the news portrayed everything, like, you knew exactly where he fucked up.
Right.
Yeah.
He got on a city bike. He flirted with the chick at the hotel. Like, other than those clues, they had nothing.
Yeah.
If this dude didn't want the notoriety he got, like, he wouldn't have left a backpack. He wouldn't have wrote notes on the bullets.
Monopoly shit.
Yeah, like, without the notoriety that he wanted, he would have got away with this.
Easy.
Yeah, the dude wanted to get caught. Like, he got
Yep.
caught with the murder weapon. He got caught with a manifesto in his pocket. He made a video of him getting McDonald's before he got caught. Like, his YouTube page had like
Yeah.
a setup to the day that him getting caught. Like, there are so many things that he did just to, like, throw himself out there to get attention.
Yeah.
And if you a quiet cat, if you a cousin Eddie, you scot free.
Right.
Allegedly. Damn it. Don't put that
Allegedly.
shit on me.
No,
You
I'm
know
just
how they
saying,
feel
like,
about
how
it.
secretive you are. Like,
If you move in silence, what they say, the only way a fish get caught is when he's opening his mouth. So yeah, that's how that go, man.
I said, graduated from college and nobody knew about it.
bro, talk about being pissed. Like, man,
When was you
we
graduate?
drink like every 2 days. Like, we hang out like all the time. Nigga, I didn't know you was in college.
I graduated a year ago. What? Yeah, I'm a surgeon.
You know
What the
that?
fuck did you do clinicals?
I'm in the books for that. Yeah.
I mean, it's it's a shame you can't really say what you want to say on these social media sites.
Yes.
But at some point, people gotta realize that it can't always be about the profit margins. and your fucking bonuses, and that sooner or later somebody is gonna get ticked off.
Yeah.
Somebody ain't for the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You didn't either screwed him or a family member over. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot more of this shit to come.
All right.
Hey, what about a fair trial? And that's the other thing. Like, you got to get 12 people to like agree that this guy did something wrong. And
Right.
these are all people that are forced to pay exorbitant amounts of money for healthcare
Right.
that feel the same way that everybody here has had a denied claim. Everybody here has had to deal with the insurance company at their sickest point in life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we all know family member that got that died because they couldn't afford, you know, their medication. They couldn't afford a procedure, this and that. Like, there is no sympathy from the public with these companies. Like,
Because the guy is going to have to face the fact that the guy who passed away, whatever, is the face of all healthcare, and nobody has sympathy for the corporation itself or whatever. And he's going to have to. He's embodying that right now. And like you said, it's going to be hell trying to pick a jury on this. And
Especially
I
if it's
know
women.
there's attorneys chomping at the bit to represent this man too, because
They're
this is
trying to
going to be a case. You know what I'm saying? Where it's going to be through the roof, all this notoriety. It's good for business if you're a defense attorney. So yeah, man, I want to see who steps up and, you know, who's going to represent this dude. Cause I know they throwing themselves at him, you know, like, hey man, we'll take your case. We got you, you know.
They're gonna
because
try and
it's high profile.
they're gonna try and line the jury up with women, young women.
Ooh. Men too. Shit, you know, it don't matter. Like you said, they
In this
just,
day and age.
yeah, they understand the situation, you know, because it's not the man. It's not necessarily he killed this man. He took a shot at the system. Yeah, that's what they're looking at. That's what I'm saying, man. They can't separate, oh, he killed this man or whatever. It's like, nah, he took a shot at the system. So
Yeah.
that's gonna
Hey,
be
Super Mario.
next, man. If I see those shirts go with his face on there, man, I'm coming after you, man.
You want to play with my
you
big
didn't see the shirt?
mushroom?
I didn't see no.
They got a shirt of the crime scene video, you know, like the still of him with
Walking
the
up.
gun at the dude's back.
Yeah.
And it says deny, defend, depose, or whatever the three were.
These, yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
People
gonna get all kind of jailhouse ass.
Who were those who oh my god.
Booty.
who were those motherfuckers that wore the V for Vendetta mask?
Yeah. Oh,
Anonymous.
The hackers?
Anonymous.
Yeah, Anonymous. I guess these people didn't learn with Anonymous. Now people like, all right, we tried to do this by just airing people business. Now motherfuckers is like, man, we finna get violent. And it's I don't know, man. This country is in for some bullshit, man.
Hey, you know, it's we've been waiting. Well, not we, but just Americans in general been waiting for some shit to kick off just so, you know, they can go ham on a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's transition to the next one because it kind of plays into the, you know, folks getting caught up. And
real quick,
the bullshit. What's up?
Real quick, did they say this guy was embezzling money or was insider trading as well?
Yeah, he was supposed to go in front of like Congress and you know, get deposed or some shit.
Yeah, fuck it.
You know,
yeah,
there's always layers of this shit, man. You know, we never get the whole truth as Americans in the land of the free, the only country in the world with freedom.
Right.
Nice landing.
Manage democracy.
This young lady who went from, you know, a little simple YouTube clip to you know, to a little global phenom. Did you read the story, Mr. Old Man? Did you check out? I wanted you to, you know, pretty much dissect this one for me, man, and show and let folks know exactly what happened with this situation with this crypto meme.
No, I didn't see the article. I saw the TikTok. Here, we'll play the TikTok real quick.
Okay.
Play the TikTok. You might need to read this real quick while it's playing so you can, because this is right up your alley. Because she did some bullshit.
Yeah. But old boy pretty much broke it down because he was calling it as well.
Yeah.
And he was speaking that language.
Well, we just got our own resident expert.
We do.
Shit.
All right, so the girl known for the hot Tuah thing, her name is Haley Welch. She just rug pulled millions of dollars last night. If y'all aren't familiar with meme coins, they're basically like it's like Bitcoin, but it's coins based on memes. So like Dogecoin is an example of a meme coin. They start really low, but they have like potential to like grow with a following that knows about whatever the fuck the meme is, right? So she launched Hawk, okay? She's facing a lawsuit as a law firm steps in to assist victims who lost millions in the meme coin she launched yesterday. She just launched this yesterday. So essentially what happened was she had it 100% unlocked on launch, which means like all of her insider people were able to get to it before the public was able to get to it. 3% allocation to the public, 17% allocation to unlock pre-sale wallets. This means people that were able to access it before a public would have ever been able to access it. So people close to her, right? Top 10 holders had 94%, her and her folks. They have 87% now, okay? She launched it, and within 15 minutes, it went from 500 million. It got up to 500 million. She rug pulled all of her and her folks' shit out of there. They sold, and it went to 65 million. There's people that have lost their entire life savings overnight on this shit. And somebody said she actually might go to jail for this. Like, this ain't even no joke. A guy by the name of CoffeeZilla, he be getting on people's ass about they scamming, okay? He didn't got up in her space on Twitter, and he like, yo, y'all is scamming. He didn't broke it down. They didn't muted his mic and some more shit. He said Hawk team won't let anyone up and just called crypto holders mentally ill. He's talking about this guy. And now he's saying that this guy is mentally ill for talking on the space. You should be kissing my ass. This woman, Hawk Tuah, talking about you should be kissing my ass. You're a fucking meme. Oh my God. So one fan invested $1.4 million, okay? His shit came out with $46,000. Look at this chart. This is only a few hours. Look at this shit. So in conclusion, Hawk Tuah girl Haley Welch rug pulled her fans with her new meme coin and made over $3 million herself within 24 hours. And I said, well, she's definitely going to fucking jail because based on what I know right now, insane. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all one more thing. This law firm right here, this is the first slide I showed, but this is an actual law firm. It says, if you lost money on Hawk, contact our firm to learn about your legal rights. Our firm represents thousands of NFT and token investors in securities matters. This is attorney advertising. It's over with, bro. You got attorneys ready to do their job for no retainer because they know they're going to win. Woo-wee. Time to get her ass up out of here because first of all, I remember.
What's up, old man?
What you got?
What's your thoughts on that, man?
Right. A little bit
yeah, I mean that's the nature of meme coins. So before you invest in any meme coins, this is one thing that you have to do is you have to take a look at the wallet holders. And the everything's pretty much laid out if you know what to look for. So you go on Etherscan if it's on Ethereum, or whatever network scanner, and you can see the list of wallets and how much those wallets hold. And if you see, before the initial launch of the token that, somebody has 90% of the tokens, or there's only 3 available for the, initial coin offering, like stay away from it. Yeah. And especially if the liquidity isn't locked. So the way it works is that you release your token on a network, and then you have to have another token to trade against it. So that's how exchanges work. So you'll have the Hawk to it, and then you'll have usually a stable coin or Bitcoin, or even network token like Ethereum. And you trade against that. So if you are the owner of the liquidity pool and the liquidity pool is not locked, all this stuff is written online in the contract and in the scanning tool. You can see all this. You can see all this stuff. And you'd be a fool to put in $1.4 million after
Somebody's
knowing
holding.
all this in a meme coin. That doesn't make any sense. Like, at a certain point, like crypto it's still new, but it isn't new. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
this isn't the first time we've heard about rug pulls.
Right.
Like, rug pulls happen every single day, and it's happened every single day, multiple times a day for the last 4 or 5 years, at least, that it's been like public.
They got her,
people have been complaining about it.
Yeah, they got her in the crosshairs because she's the Tuah girl, and she got a following, and she made out real quick. Somebody on her team, somebody that's in the cut, that was like, "Hey, look, I gotta hustle. Can you be the face of it?" And she signed up for it, and she got a bag.
Yeah, it's a quick grab, man.
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe the problem is because I know you said it's been going on, and I've heard of a few guys, man. I can't place which coins were, but it's fucking 3 million. You got guys that got away with it, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that, do you think that maybe the problem is how brazen she was with the shit? That it was just all out in the open? Because from what I understand, these other guys didn't do it like this. This was just, you can easily see what it is.
It goes back to my my original point. She's the face of it. He didn't say, he said she's going to jail, not the dude who set up the account, who set up the damn, the meme coin. What you call it? She's going. That's, you walk right into that one for me. Yeah, she's going down. Nobody else. She didn't set this whole shit up. She didn't set none of that up.
Not somebody on like, you got a hot Tuah.
Yeah, he was riding her. Yeah, he was riding her wave. Like, oh, matter of fact, we could get a meme coin, call it Hawk, and you be the face of it. And she was like, okay, that sounds cool. That sounds, up and coming.
Right.
And boom, guess what? Now you got to fight these allegations.
Yeah, let's use that 3 million to cover them.
Wow, she made 3. Who knows what old buddy who did all the, the legwork got, was like, shit, you can have that.
About 50. About 50.
And it's crazy because she got her notoriety from doing the Hawk Tuah comment on YouTube, whatever, the guy who interviewed her on the street. And they asked her, have you, been in contact with that guy ever since your stardom? And she was like, nah, I don't, I changed my number and pretty much, got, kicked him to the curb. But this is a little bit, kind of like a little bit of karma coming back. Because I'm pretty sure that number she called, from the guy who set up the accounts is, it went silent. I'm sure of that.
Yeah,
they coming to get me. Like, okay, yeah. The number you just dialed.
Right.
So this is one of the simple tools. This is called Dex Tools IO.
Teach them, boss.
Teach them. Teach me.
So yeah, you can look across and see most of the new tokens being created. Let's say we go like this one here, Baby Cheems. See, it's created 13 days ago. You can go over and see the holders, the top holders, and you can see exactly who holds what.
Yeah, y'all can go check out our own, meme coin or whatever. Our crypto we have is Web3. Yeah, we up in there as well. So yeah, and
man.
You can see who holds the wallet and make sure, and y'all can see that it's legit. So y'all can get in now, the ground floor, before we bubble. Because next year is going to be the year of the
motherfucking 3.
Yeah, 2025 is going to be the year of the 3. Crypto is about to bubble up again.
Y'all motherfuckers need to get us to 1,000 before the end of the year.
Because when we get there, we ain't gonna know y'all no more. So keep it up. Keep playing.
Right.
Keep playing. We're about to get real brand new.
I'm dying my shit. Don't let me lose
$100
weight.
haircuts.
Right.
I'm getting my 360 transplant. Yeah. The waves
metal legs.
The waves is coming. Y'all about to be sick.
I got
the best advice I can give anybody is stay away from these fucking meme coins. I know it is all season. And most of these meme coins, like 99% of meme coins, are rug pulls. just, if you're going to grab some cryptocurrency, and this is not financial advice, but if you're going to grab cryptocurrency and you're new, just start out with just the main blockchains. Stick with Bitcoin, stick with Ethereum, stick with the shit that ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you'll 1000x in 24 minutes with some bullshit like this, but you see what happens.
Right. 1.4 mil you put in to her, you invested in
That's
her 1.4 in one shot. Ooh, you
Yeah.
didn't spread that around. Ooh, yeah.
Then
You
again,
want to, Brad.
if you got 1.4 that's liquid, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Just if you got 1.4 that's liquid and you gonna throw it into a meme coin, fuck you.
That's on you. You deserve.
Yeah.
You deserve to get your rug pulled. Yes.
So basically, you said it's a gang of meme coins out there. They just pretty much waiting for somebody to take the bait and invest in that shit.
Bro, we can create 30 meme coins in the amount of time we did the podcast.
Right.
It's that simple.
But I'm saying for the people to do shit like this, whoever was behind her, they just they set the bait out there and wait for people to jump in there, drive that shit up, and then they pull it out, or they sell it when it's at its highest.
Yeah, and it's gotten so competitive that they're using bots now. So you like the average person can download a bot program that buys and sells any new meme coin that hits the blockchain. Like initially, like it will snipe the initial price that a meme coin drops, and you don't even know what the fuck it is. Like you could throw money at something without it even being advertised. It just, as soon as it hits the blockchain, your sniper bot automatically buys it, and then as soon as it goes up, it automatically sells it. So yeah, it's crazy. Crypto is a crazy game, man, and yeah, there are a shit ton of rug pulls, and yeah, that's the chance you take. Like if you gonna invest in some bullshit like this, man, do $1. It's gonna million X, and it's gonna drop like hooker panties as soon as somebody gets enough money.
What do you say? That shit happened within the first day? She got in and got out? Just like that. Got in, got out. One day. 3 mil.
Yeah.
Cashed out on your ass. Everybody riding the wave thinking it's gonna be the next come up. And yeah. Game over.
And that's
1.4.
That's the thing. It might not even be illegal. What she did might not even be illegal. Because this is such a brand new space, and there's
no regulation.
No regulation. Yeah.
No
These guys
regulation.
can't agree whether it's a technology, whether it's an investment, whether it's a security. Nobody
Not
really
yet.
has.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Vice President Elon is working on it. So
But you got to understand, like,
don't tell nobody else.
President Trump is in the crypto game. Like, he has released his own tokens. So
yes,
you guarantee that there will be no regulations on this shit. Yeah, these people are screwed.
I told you, man. 2025, crypto is gonna make its mark. Watch 2025. We in the game. We in the game.
Yeah, this last month, ever since Trump got elected, this past month has been bananas, and it's just the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah, man, I got some Satoshis. I don't even know how much the motherfuckers is hitting on.
Check your wallet.
Go ahead.
Bitcoin's tripled in the last year.
Yes,
a lot of these things have tripled and quadrupled in the last month. A lot of the ISO 222 tokens, the next financial bedrock they're going like crazy just because everybody is expecting XRP to be the next way governments transfer money.
It's coming, but no financial advice from the fellas.
None whatsoever.
We just here talking shit. Just some damn near middle-aged black men talking shit. Hawk Tuah. Next.
Right.
Hawk Tuah on your ass. Next.
Flight attendants under fire for leaking video of couples performing sex acts on a plane.
Bruh. Talk about the Mile High Club. They thought they was in a nice little secluded area. Never would have thought about that damn camera. You know, ever since 9/11, they put those cameras out there, and you know, they thought they had a nice little secluded place outside the pilot's cabin. And yeah, she got down and yeah, she tried to baptize him, you
busting
know,
it
and
open.
yeah, and
She
the crew,
baptized me.
yeah, and the crew started videotaping the shit, and yeah, they dumbasses posted it, and
Yeah, that
it's like, what was y'all thinking, man? Now the airline is fucked. I'm sure they probably out of a job. You know,
the
God
airline about to
dang,
have to cough up some bread, man.
bruh.
You think so?
Come
Hell
on,
yeah, they
man.
finna sue him. Hell yeah, they finna sue him for that shit.
You can't
First of
put
all,
that.
they
You can't
was
put
wrong.
that up there like that, man. You can't do
Yeah, they was wrong for doing that shit. But you know what? They belong. These motherfuckers belong to the establishment. They're employees on that hour.
that. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Shit. They ain't put. I guess they didn't like block the faces. Nothing. Just put the whole shit up, and then they did a voiceover on the shit. They
Damn.
made it all the way to like Pornhub.
Damn.
Here, would you like some champagne with that? No, I'll give you a blowjob instead. That's what they were saying, shit like that, man.
Damn. Damn.
I don't know. I'm on the point where it's like, if you're in a space that's open to the public, you have no rights to privacy.
That's fine, but you can't put that shit on the internet, right?
Yeah.
If somebody catch you in real time, that's fine. But you recorded me in a space where you shouldn't even be recording any video footage, because that just shows it's what is it, a live feed. It's not being recorded. It's just so that the pilot can see what's on the backside of that door.
Right.
That's it. You know, that just it's not meant for what they did for recording and transmitting. And they transmitted. That's when I think you get into that, you know, the FCC and all that other shit.
Yeah.
You know, you get into, you know, some deeper waters. And I think that's where they fucked up. Because it's like, where else could that be? Y'all didn't manipulate this. You know, it's the fucking plane. And isn't it against the rule to even videotape shit on the plane? Like, you ain't supposed to be recording.
Yeah,
I don't even think you're supposed to be recording on a plane, period.
Yeah, I don't know about that shit.
I'm thinking after 9/11, I'm thinking it's a whole bunch of rules you ain't supposed to be doing with your camera as far as giving people insight. You putting, you know, letting them know exactly where certain shit is. If you're not on that plane, you probably shouldn't know what, you know, how that shit look. And they didn't put it all out there with a XXX, you know, little scenario right there.
All right.
It looks like they're right next to the exit door. Like, and they're sitting in one of the stewardess seats doing this. That's the way it looks.
They ain't even
like, you see but
you can't fit two motherfuckers in that bathroom.
You can't fit two people in the bathrooms.
No,
you barely fit your own
it's
ass
hard.
in the
You know,
bathrooms.
just opening that damn door is hard. You know, let alone getting in there and trying to handle your scandal. Yeah,
my last plane trip, boy, it was hell. I was in that bitch taking a shit like this stuff. I was grunting,
bro. You shit on you took a shit on the plane, man.
Oh, always. All them people be so goddamn mad.
That is.
And I go back away from my seat. If I gotta go, I gotta go. I think I had diarrhea too, man. If I got to go, I got to go. Them motherfuckers was like, I came along. Them motherfuckers was like,
look at his sweaty ass. Look at him. I know he was in there putting in work. He all, you know, it's hot. I feel the steam coming out that motherfucker.
Your haircut nice, but damn, come on, son. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, man. If I gotta go, I gotta go. Listen, at one point I thought about doing this shit called the bathroom report, and just videoing the bathrooms I shit in, and let people know, hey, you know how Keith Lee let you know about these, these, you know, these restaurants that nobody ever know about. I'm like, man, let me let motherfuckers know about the bathrooms,
the nicest ones,
ones.
They got wooded seats. You know,
motherfuckers got 2-ply toilet paper.
This one had a bidet.
Yeah, that type shit. Yeah.
Okay.
I had a homeboy who had mental notes of the nicest bathrooms all around town. So when he's out and about, he knows exactly where the shit. It's like, hey man, we at the mall, and he's like, Hey man, I'll be right back. Like, where you going? Barnes and Nobles. I got a shit. Why you going to Barnes and Nobles?
It's the
They got some nice
nicest.
bathrooms. Have you ever shit in the one in Kohl's? What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, you ever seen that? Look, man, I'm telling you, when I used to read meters, man, I had a route, and I knew which bathrooms to go into, man. And
You
which
have to
motherfuckers
having
go
those
into.
type of jobs, man, where you don't have an
Yeah.
office to report to. Yeah, you on the road. It's like I feel
Yeah.
bad for those dudes. It's like I probably wouldn't eat fast food if I had one of those type of jobs where I had to stop, like the bus drivers and all that stuff. I see them parked all the time with the hazards on. I'm like, where the they over there by Hardee's. Okay, yep.
Oh, cable man and all that is an awful job, big bro. You know how many days, you know how many times, man, I just ate taquitos and 7-Eleven wings.
Yeah.
And them motherfuckers was good.
Gotta come out, man.
7-Eleven
Gotta come
wings
out.
and taquitos, them little rolled up tortillas with like different kinds of chicken and shit. I get about 3-4 of them motherfuckers and be on the road going to put cable in, man. Telling you, one time, man, I think it was like when I was in training, they was about to fire me because I asked this lady, can I go use her bathroom? You know, I did it number one, but I farted. I got relaxed. And she called the office and told them I took a shit. I say, man, I ain't shitting that lady bathroom. Well, you're not supposed to be using the bathrooms anyway. Listen, motherfuckers, needless to say, they started calling me Big Shitty. So yeah, man. But
this shit is crazy, man.
It is, man. And, you know, I feel the same way he does. You know, I'm kind of like, while I don't feel bad for him because it's like, man, you know, you didn't even try to like sit in your seats, make her bend down and put the know what I mean, the blanket over her head. Y'all just went knowing somebody can come around the corner, so they probably some exhibitionists. But again, man, you know, when you do things like this, you really can't expect anybody to feel bad for you. But as an employee of a business,
that part,
you know what I'm saying?
Bring it home, Lo. Bring it home.
Your check is more important than doing some vindictive shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, what was the point in doing this, man? Especially if they found out that they made some money off of posting this shit. You know?
That's why I was like, this is gonna, you know, it's funny to a certain extent. It was like, man, y'all crossed the line because first off, y'all fucked up y'all job by doing that, you know, because they gotta let y'all go. They gotta let y'all go. That's gonna be part of the lawsuit. They gotta go, and y'all gonna make sure me and my lady, we fly for free for life. How about that?
Here's the thing, man. I'm gonna say this too.
These motherfuckers are gonna get banned from the airlines.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
Anybody that's listening, man, if you got any kind of job, do not jeopardize that motherfucker. It is hard to get a decent paying job anywhere. There is no more, I'm gonna go work for the city, you know, because all the meters from electrical to gas to water meters have all been automated. So now they don't need people to go around and check the meters. There is no more, all right, come on, we'll get you on here and train unless you're doing either police or firefighter. Don't jeopardize your job doing some stupid shit. The only motherfucking job that you can pretty much get yourself a guard card and you can just, hey, come on, you got a card, you got a pulse, come on.
Yep.
You know, but don't do no stupid shit like this, man. You know, what was the reasoning anyway? They already embarrassed themselves.
They being freaky, man. This is part of the kink. Like you having sex in public, bro. You know, that's what you into. You want somebody to catch you, or the fear of somebody catching you is making your dick hard. Like it.
She got big ass forearms too.
You know, the media's got a way of calling he's she's. You know,
you can't trust it. Yeah. Like that last story we did. Oh, she. I'm like, man, that's a full-on goddamn karate instructor. That ain't no she. Shit.
I used to eat ribs with that dude.
Used to be the Don Juan. That's Juan.
Now it's just Tuah. Yes, sir.
Now it's just
you sipping on, man.
A Purtis. Can you see
that's a glass bottle.
Not really.
Oh fuck!
Not really.
You don't like the bottle
It's about
cap?
as gold as the wine.
That motherfucking bottle fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparatus. I think it's
There you
the
go.
flame
Yeah,
coming
absolutely.
off of it.
Yeah.
You got soul glow on your camera.
Right.
Don't smear it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank family again for another great session.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Don't record. Don't put your job in jeopardy
No.
on just for a few clicks. Because
Yeah.
that's all your ass gonna be doing in a minute. You know,
Yeah.
when they
And
catch up with you.
the other part of that, you got, like Cuddy said, even beyond just the sexual part of it, man, you got people doing crazy shit just for attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Ray J made a bitch famous that nobody knew about. Not just her whole family.
Well, they parlayed that. That's a whole nother. That we could talk about that a whole nother session. That the way they parlayed that, you know, is amazing. Yeah, it's amazing.
One sex tape made the whole family famous.
Nobody got ever apply for a job again.
Never.
Nobody. So.
He does.
Damn, your dick made other folks famous.
But
other folks, but you.
Off the bat.
Damn.
Off the bat.
Shout out to Ray J.
Shout out to Ray J.
Shout out to Ray J, man. Damn.
Oh, real quick, what y'all think about this Jay-Z shit? I know you're trying to go in. What y'all think about this Jay-Z shit?
Hey man, birds of a feather. Hey, you gotta defend yourself, man. It's his day now. It's his day now. You gotta defend yourself now.
Yeah.
You know, you aligned yourself with certain folks, man. You gotta rock that.
Defend yourself at all times.
That's it.
Hey,
all
man,
times.
We all heard the rumors about Foxy. We all heard the rumors about Aaliyah. I mean, we know what happens in the music industry. You know, you did 2 albums with R. Kelly and you didn't see any of these bitches. You was hanging out with Diddy and you didn't see any of these bitches.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like, we all know what it is.
What we say, protect yourself at all times. That's what Jay got to do right now. I'm glad you got your bag up. And 50 been on his ass too. He was like, okay, I understand all about, you know, what's going on with Jay, but are we still getting a Super Bowl halftime show?
Hey.
You know he don't like Jay because Jay was the one who really didn't want him to do the Super Bowl. You know, with Eminem and all that. But M was like, I'm not doing it unless Fifth coming.
Right.
And Jay, that was the first year Jay, you know, did his thing, you know, for the halftime with Snoop, Dre, and all that stuff. They put that together. But M was like, yeah, if my man can't come, I'm not doing it. So
right.
And that's why he was like, I don't know what Jay got against me doing that. He was like, so he's been on Jay-Z's ass for a minute.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, man.
Woke up looking for the broccoli.
Yeah. What people say about him, he always riding for niggas, man.
always
free yayo shirt.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
he always riding with cats, man.
Yeah. And for the Super Bowl, because you know, you got stories where Fifth was like, dude, we can make X amount of money on it, just me and you doing a tour. And he said, you know how many times this dude done told me no? Because they said M treats his shit like a fucking day, like a job. He worked it from like 8 to Akon had a story about that. How he was like, all right, I'll be there at 8. And then like at 5 o'clock, he left and was like, Akon was like, you coming back? He's like, nah, I'm done for the day. I'll see you tomorrow. He was like, what's going on? He's like, yeah, I got to be home for my kid. You know, so he treated that shit like Monday through Friday, 8 to and that was it. Put that shit on the shelf for a little bit. But yeah, man, you got to stand on something.
Yeah.
So
I seen a meme that said Jay-Z got 100 problems now.
And the bitch is 1 through 99.
Damn. You got 100 problems right now.
He said, I got 99 problems and the bitch ain't one. For real? For real.
Right.
For real. For real.
Not now, son.
It's more than one, son.
Now you got to spend the bag on damage control and image control and all that shit, man. Because a lot of folks are gonna start giving them the Heisman in a minute. Like, keep your ass over there. You know, get your ass over there. What's up?
Did you see like the balls old boy has? Like, you know, of course, this comes out about the underage chicks, and he takes his daughter and family.
She was in
the
it.
Disney premiere.
Yeah, she was in it. That's why.
Yeah, she was in it. But
she was in it.
Disney. Was she know?
His daughter was in a voice or
Lion
Was it the
King or
voice?
Moana or
Moana's-
something?
No, Mufasa.
Mufasa. That's
Oh
what it
yeah.
So
All right.
yeah, he had to, they was like, we ain't hiding, we out here doing, but they were like, damn, a Disney joint or whatever, little kids joint.
I'm just gonna
Not a
say
good look.
this: they got Diddy behind bars,
Yeah.
and ain't shit. Everything is possible in that shit. They can take whoever they want
When they want.
when they want.
So
Yeah.
he may be next. Who knows? Because they got these other dudes who hit the billion mark. Him, Russell,
Mhm.
Jay, they all hit the bees.
That
You
dude
know,
gonna
they
look up, and Kanye gonna be smashing Beyonce.
yeah. I'm out.
Told
That
you
is so fucked
she was
up,
the
man.
greatest artist ever.
That was cold, man. Damn.
You deserve this
She
Grammy,
like
baby.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I do your whole album for free. Holla at me. You want to wear some funny shit? I got some Yeezys and some dick for you.
I got some Louis Vuitton garbage bags we could wear. you know.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to dress like a slave?
Speaking
my
of that,
tracksuits.
man, fucking Pharrell just launched Louis Vuitton soccer shoes.
I don't give a fuck about
That's-
for real.
That's all I got, man. I'm good. How about y'all, man? What you got?
I ain't got shit, man.
Let old man get some coffee, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, thanks again for a great
Yes,
one.
sir. It's been real, man.
Peace.
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 What up?
Monster.